Exactly what is the nature of your relationship with Detective Carl, Doctor?
That's my business, Inspector.
And my business is investigating a murder.
What murder?
We are looking for Detective Carr in relation to the death of a fellow officer. A few days before he went to the ground, Detective Carr got in contact with one of my men. They met, and some hours later, the officer was found murdered. He'd been found from a third-story window. My colleague believes that Carr may be in Melbourne.
I saw him 2 nights ago.
Whereabouts? Exactly.
At an art exhibition. He likes that kind of thing.
And you didn't inform Sergeant Walker.
I'm sorry. I must have misplaced the number.
That could be construed as obstructing justice, Doctor.
You are on another state, Inspector. You have no authority here.
I have no intentions of complicating your career possibilities. But if you were to inform us of his whereabouts, which could certainly convince us of your good intentions.
Enough! Firstly, I don't appreciate being threatened. Secondly, I have no idea where he is. And thirdly, if you wish to ask me any more questions, I suggest you do it in front of my lawyer.
I want to remind you, Doctor, that when Detective Carr contacts you again, that you are duty-bound to provide all information.
And may I remind you, Inspector, that there is no obligation on me to provide you with anything. If I were to do so, it would be a courtesy.
We're all on the same side here, Doctor.
I'm not on anyone's side, Inspector.
Well, I mean, isn't everything autobiographical? I mean, we all see the world through our own tiny keyhole, right? I mean, I always think of Thomas Wolfe, you know? Have you ever seen that little one-page note to reader in front of Look Homeward, Angel? Anyway, he says that we are the sum of all the moments of our lives, and that anybody who sits down to write is going to use the clay of their own life. That you can't avoid that. So, when I look at my own life, you know, I have to admit, right, that I've never been around a bunch of guns or violence, you know? Not really. No political intrigue or helicopter crash, right? But my life, from my own point of view, has been full of drama, right? And so I thought, if I could write a book that could capture what it's like to meet somebody. I mean, one of the most exciting things that's ever happened to me is to meet somebody, to make that connection. And if I could make that valuable, you know, to capture that, that would be the attempt. Did I answer your question?
Okay, Steve, this is the real meeting.
I thought we had a real meeting.
Yeah, but this is the real meeting. And I saw that you got more lines in your script.
Well, I try to be as balanced as I...
Bullshit. I like that. I want you to get more lines in your script. I want you to be the star of the show.
But Michael should be getting as much.
Don't care about Michael. I want you to be the star of the show. I want less Michael, more you.
But that's not really fair to...
Steve, TV isn't fair. But you're so natural on camera. And Michael, he's like a piece of wood.
Really?
Yeah, really. Even Pixar couldn't animate his performance. But for me, I want you, less him. Capiche?
Oh, only if it's for the good of the show.
Don't say this crap. You have a black heart. You remind me of someone. That's me. But you're less talented.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.